of your hands will really help work it into the pores of the leather until it no longer will accept anymore. And this is, I've reached a point of saturation with these boots here. So those are ready to go. And they're going to stay a little bit greasy and slippery like this until you wear them out the first time, and then it'll go in. Now, don't forget your false tongues. So just lay those out, and with what's left over on your hand is typically enough. Coat those front and rear. Press those out. I know that, there's going to be a lot of you guys that really already know this, and you think that this is a complete waste of time. Why is this guy putting this on YouTube? However, what you maybe don't understand is that a good portion of the people the guys that subscribe to me are young men, and many of them have been raised in the city and without a father, and they have really limited skills. These basic things that we take for granted, like how to take care of a proper boot or different things I do videos on, are oftentimes geared towards them. So I don't mean to be patronizing or condescending, or anyone to think that I'm talking down to anyone who knows all these things, and I know there are a lot of you who do, but there's also a really big audience of young guys that don't, and they don't want to. There's nothing wrong with being ignorant of these things and these skills. There is something wrong with staying ignorant. So the fact that they're here and they PM me and ask questions, and I have a lot of dialogue back and forth with them, that I admire that, because they don't want to be in that state of ignorance and in denial, and they want to have some abilities and know how to do a thing or two and get out of the city and to do something with their lives. So these videos are geared up to that, more of that type of guy than those of you who are probably already doing this. Alright, so we got everything coated real well. So now we're going to go ahead and put the boots back together. And some brand new, very nice white laces. So let's get those installed. These laces come pretty soft, but what I do usually before I put them in, or if I'm not replacing the laces, I'm just using my old ones. I've got a lot of leftover Obernoffs on my hands after rubbing them down, and I'll just pull them through my hand and take some of the excess off the boots and work that into those laces too. What I find that it does, if you keep your laces really moistened up with Obernoffs, that they don't come untied near as easy. When you cinch them, when you make that loop knot and cinch that tight, it just adds a layer of friction that you don't have to double knot them. And it's just a small thing, but it's, those little things make life easier, don't they? Alright, so we'll pull these laces through and get them nice and coated. And then we'll put our false tongue in. We'll just do one boot here.